everybody. Welcome to another exciting episode of Javier in the Air. So this is Season 6, Episode 21. We got a special one today. It's a two-parter. The first part, two-parter. First part is going to be the pumpkin tasting. We went out to our buddy Bigg Dave Tillman out at Crossfit Cedar Park, who has his own podcast as well. And he was nice enough to let us use his studio for our pumpkin tasting for Brother Rob, myself, and him. And so we got a lot of good video. Took quite a while this time because we had quite a few beers, plus we were talking things out. So there will be two parts to it. The first part we'll get the first 4 or 5 beers, and then the second part we'll have the rest of them. So we're gonna get our trash in the hood out of the way, and then we're going to go straight into the pumpkin tasting, no Zen moment, because it's such a long thing. Like I said, this is a special episode, and next week will be a special episode as well. So let's go ahead and get our trash in the hood. Dark Frog Social Media presents Trash in the Hood, weeks 168 and 169. Hey everybody. So this was a really long thing, especially for being a Monday, our day 2, Tuesday, this week 168. Got about almost 2.5 miles in and picked up a lot of stuff. So let's take a look. So you see here, we had about 80 cigarette butts, a lot of food wrappers and everything, which we usually get on the Monday when we walk on Monday, but since it was Tuesday, everything was still there, everything from the weekend, a lot of food containers and beverage cups and beer cans and food wrappers, and then a plastic bag full of beer cans. It was really crazy. So a couple of tobacco pouch containers, a vape pen, and then the cigarette butts. So this was day 4 of week 168, and again, this was another goodish walk, 2.25 miles. You see where we went. We did a little topsy-turvy, left, right type of thing. So that's why it looks a little wobbly. And then, of course, we had our normal, you see that there's a food wrapper bag I was using to hold the cigarette box and the cigarette butts. And then a lot of little bitty stuff today. It was a little bitty stuff day, I guess. Beverage containers and, some water bottles and beer cans and stuff like that. But lots of bottle caps and straws and string and receipts and paper. It was a little bit of a crazy pickup day, but we managed to get it all in. And then we went to week 169. This was a short one. This was day 1, I believe. Wasn't really feeling it that well, so we didn't walk as far as we normally do, which I know is kind of crazy now that it's about 1.5 miles. And but this, however, we did, since we went along 620, we did find a lot of big stuff. There's a big piece of cardboard underneath everything, and then of course the usual beverage containers and stuff like that. We got about 70 cigarette butts, which I'm surprised at, but we didn't go directly out onto the street, so we didn't pick up as much as we may have. There's also a shop rag and some food containers and candy wrappers and a bunch of bottle caps. So that takes us into day 4, week 169. So here we are again on a good walk, 2.43 miles, almost 2.5. You see the route we took. This was another one that we went on 620. It took us round and about and took us a good amount. Don't mind those gloves because those are mine. I had to take them off to take the photo. But as you see there, this was bulk pickup day, I guess. There's a lot of large pieces of cardboards that we had underneath everything. And then the beverage containers and plastic bags. It looks like that was an empty water case of water bottles, plastic that was just thrown in the street. And a bunch of pieces of metal and some bolts and of course the usual cigarette butts. We had about 70 that day. So just another day in the hood. Okay, so there you have it, our trash in the hood. All right, so everything else has been suspended as far as the things go. I know we have some Hava Beans fans out there, but we're gonna nix that for this episode and the next one. Also, the same thing for our Zen moment. So I'll try to come back with some really good Zen moments for next time. The reason being is that we're doing our pumpkin tasting, the 6th annual pumpkin beer tasting. Like I said earlier in the show, we did have, thanks to CrossFit Cedar Park and Bigg Dave Tillman, for us to go to their studios so that we could film our pumpkin tasting, give ourselves a little bit more room than we normally have. Now that I have another camera, I'll be trying to set up my studio so that we can have more people here. Maybe we'll get Bigg Dave on again. Great tasting, pretty long this time. We had 10 beers. We did do a lot of tasting on there, ranged everywhere from, I think it was 5.1, I think, somewhere in the 5 range to 12% ABV. So those of you that know that was good. So we kept at it and we did it, and even after me cutting footage, I still have about an hour. So I was trying to figure out the best way to do this, and I think the best way I'm going to do it is to I was going to do a side-by-side with Brother Rob's camera and my camera, and I realized that unless I edited them at the exact same time, there may be a little delay. So I can make one mute and make one. I'm going to try to make one mute and the other one not, and see how that turns out, and get about 5 beers in, and then I'll cut back to me, and we'll call it a day. And then we'll have the second part of the show, second part of the tasting, on the next episode, which will be in 2 weeks. So if I change up how it looks after I just said this, forgive me. It probably had some difficulties, but I'll be back at the end of the show to wrap it up and to talk a little bit about what's coming up in November and December. All right, everybody. Welcome to the 6th annual pumpkin beer tasting. We got Bigg Dave Tillman here.
What's up, guys?
Cedar Park CrossFit. He has been nice enough to put us on location here. As we all know, Brother Rob, who has a birthday coming up soon, make him even older.
When's your birthday?
Next Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Tuesday.
21st. Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
So, welcome to the 6th annual pumpkin beer. This is Dave's first time.
Yeah.
He's a virgin pumpkin.
Yeah, you are a virgin pumpkin
Green
drinker.
as Gumby. If you know what that means.
Oh, they will know what that means. We have enough old people on here. So, we have 10, I think.
No. Is there 10?
I think it was 10.
We don't have to drink all 10.
Yeah, we do. So we have.
Yeah, we do. Yes,
Yeah, we do. We
Yeah.
gotta try it out. So as usual, we have our beers ready to go. Brother Rob has one out already. This one, as we all got to put on our old glasses on.
If
This
you want
is
water, it'll be over here.
okay. There's Rogue. This is Pumpkin Patch Ale. This is, where is this? I believe this is 6.4. 6.1, so pretty light. I decided we wanted to start out light for Bigg Dave's sake, and for Rob and for ourselves. We will be moving higher and higher in ABV as we get along.
6.1, yeah.
6.1, pretty low.
That's like an ultra.
No, those are 5.6.
It's like a session beer almost.
Yeah, this is like a good
There is
starter.
one that calls itself a session beer, and it's 5.6 or something.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
But there's several 8. And
We're
there's
going
a
as
couple
high as 12%.
Hey, man, I'm okay with that.
So we're gonna start it up.
By the way, all these beers, with the exception of 2, we have never tried before. And so in years past, we always ended up having beer that we had before. And we got all of these from...
These are never...
We've never tried them before.
Wow, that's amazing.
So these are all from a service called Tavor, which is like you order beer through their subscription club with them or whatever. It's not a contract, but you order, like, every day they send you, here's the beers that we have, and you can order some of
that's
those.
cool.
And so they had all these pumpkin beers, because in the past they haven't. Like, I've been with Tavor for like 4 years, and they haven't had a decent amount of pumpkin beers. And so this is the first time. Thank you, Tavor.
Thank you, yeah.
Product placement, so
we're
gonna try it.
I
This looks
recommend
great,
not
man. I
going
love
too
the
heavy.
can. Look, it's
Right,
kind of
that's
mean
exactly
looking.
what we
Did you
like
guys
to
see
do.
that, man? That thing's awesome.
That's what
And
something
Rogue, I've had their Dead Guy Ale, right? Rogue Dead Guy Ale.
Yep. We just I just had put up my
How much am I
show this
supposed to
morning,
pour?
and
It's tasty.
for a taste,
We're tasty.
because if
Yeah,
it
we're
tastes
tasty.
crappy, you don't want to have to drink it all.
I'm like, oh my God.
Because then
It's like
after
college.
we're all done, you revisit.
yes,
And
that's when we
you like
turn
the
off the
most.
cameras. So we're going to be tasting and giving our review. So here we go with our pumpkin patch ale. Whoever wants to give it out.
So this is a little like what I've come to expect from a lot of pumpkin beers. It's kind of muted. Like there's not a ton of flavor
No,
in it.
it smells more pumpkin than it tastes.
So you've got
Definitely.
the aromas, but the flavors, and that was one of the things that Hav and I over the years in tasting pumpkin beers came to realize is, pumpkin doesn't actually have a ton of flavor itself. So it all boils down to the spices you put into it, right? And so if you put too much pumpkin, then it tastes like nothing.
Yeah.
So you got to have a good balance of the spices. So it doesn't taste bad. We've had really bad
That's not bad.
pumpkin
Yeah.
beers before. It just doesn't have a
So
ton
now we go from
pumpkin flavor.
1 to 10 thumbs up in honor of Homer Simpson.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So you give it however you want to
And
give
that's
it.
a tough call because I'm not very like I could give it a 1 and it could be the best one of the
Yeah.
bunch.
Look,
Like, I don't
and
even
that's
know.
happened before.
I can tell you
we-
something right now. This isn't going to be the best one. It's not the best.
I already know.
So,
Okay, you guys
but
know.
typically
Good.
we will give if it's like this, normally we would give it between
I think it's like a
3 and
4 or
5.
5. Yeah, I
we
would
give it
say
between
4.
3 to 5.
Yeah, we'll
And
say
you'll
4.
find that most of them are going to be 3 to 5.
Yeah.
And then you'll have a few that are near to the top.
I would say 4. Yeah.
So as I mentioned in the show that I put out this morning, there's a difference between pumpkin beer, as Rob was saying, and then pumpkin spices. So pumpkin itself, like you said, almost little to no taste to it. When they put it in the fermentation process, they either double ferment it, trying to get some taste out of it. But as the PSL ladies know, pumpkin spice is pumpkin spice. It's nothing to do with pumpkin. So when you go to Starbucks and you get a PSL, which I know y'all do,
I've tasted it.
it's
I am familiar with what it is.
yeah, exactly. It's pumpkin spices, so it's nutmeg, it's cinnamon,
Yeah.
it's allspice, it's all those, which has nothing to do with pumpkin. So they can put that in at any part of the fermentation process and be like, well, we're just going to dump it in at the end, or we dump it in.
They're
So
gonna make it like a PSL.
this had a little bit of spiciness on the tongue. I don't know if
But
you
not
got
a lot.
that.
Yeah.
But not too much, but enough that to me this is pumpkin spices. So when they say pumpkin ale, they're
Yeah.
trying to give that.
It tasted like a light beer. It tasted
Yeah.
more like a light beer.
Yeah, so this
with
is
a little
an
bit
ale,
of
like we
pumpkin-y.
said. So
Yeah.
it's pretty light on the ABV. It's pretty light on the tongue, on the back. As we start moving forward, like I'm already burping. As we start moving forward, we'll start seeing stouts, and there's a sour.
No, you're fine. You're
I'm
fine. The thing, and then as we get into the stouts, you'll find that then the stout flavor takes over, and you taste almost no pumpkin. It's a good stout.
You're
You're
like,
like, oh
"Damn,
man,
this
it's a
is
good
good."
stout.
Yeah.
But and like St. Arnold makes, they're really known for their pumpkinator beers. They have one barrel aged and one regular. They're stouts, and they're delicious, but they don't taste like pumpkin at all. They just taste like a really good stout.
Yeah.
And they could sell it year round, and they probably do. They probably rename it something else.
Yeah.
Well,
for-
and Boutique is selling their pumpkinator right now. I think it's $23.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it
Wow.
is. It's in the big bottle.
Yeah, it's big.
It's friggin' good.
Yeah.
So damn good.
I'm gonna have to go get some.
Is this the next one?
But again, it's probably 12 or 13 ABV. So
Yeah.
you don't want to. That's not something you wake up on a Sunday morning and say, I just want to have.
Yeah, let me have one of these. Yeah.
No, you want to
While
start
I'm
with
doing the
something like
lawn.
this. Yeah,
Go
this
do
is,
the lawn.
Okay,
It is not
This
good.
one looks promising. So I'll go ahead and announce it. So this one is from a brewery called Fat Orange Cat
Wow.
out of North Haven, Connecticut. So we haven't had a Connecticut beer before. That's why I like Tavor. Again, you get beers
Yeah,
from all
I've
over
never
the place.
heard of Fat Orange
So
Cat.
this one's actually an oatmeal stout with coffee and pumpkin spice. So it's going to be more like a coffee stout. It's what I'm expecting, and maybe a little pumpkin spice. But we will see. 6.0 on the ABV.
6.0 ABV.
6.0.
So for those of you who don't know, you should by now, but ABV is alcohol by volume. So your standard beers, your Bud Light, your Coors Light, they're about between 4.5 to 5. And so we already started by going 6.1, and now this one was a 6?
6, yeah.
6. So we're already above them. So this isn't for the faint of heart. This isn't. You don't buy a suitcase of this and drink it on a weekend.
Just gonna say I don't drink beer that's under 6.
Yeah, not anymore.
Not anymore. Unless maybe I went and had tacos with my daughter and I had a Modelo. So
Oh.
There you go. I mean, it goes
Something
well with
like
tacos.
that.
It goes
Yeah.
well with tacos.
Oh, changing gears real quick. So I'm teaching myself bass guitar.
oh, shut up! That's awesome.
Because
I'm stoked
because my
about
son needed a bass player.
That is so
He's
great.
taught himself bass, which is easy, he says, and he's taught himself drums.
Yeah.
So he plays all the instruments, and so now he does
So
his
he's his
recordings.
own rhythm
He
section,
records
yeah.
all the different tracks and then he mixes them.
That's awesome.
And he does have a drummer, but he puts on a Halloween concert every year in the garage. And
That's right.
We'll be the bass player.
We'll
and
be
he said,
posting that.
at the very least, I'll have you play the one string.
Yeah, one string.
Exactly.
You're gonna be like,
Just to have a little
That's gonna be
background, you know.
awesome,
So
dude. Oh, I
anyway,
love it.
it's
That's
fun.
so great.
I'm having a good time
good.
with it.
Okay, wait. This is called pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice ale.
Pumpkin spice latte is what it's
Pumpkin
called.
spice
latte.
Yeah, pumpkin spice
It's a
latte.
PSL.
Yeah, bring your glasses.
Oh, it's an oatmeal stout.
He's
I didn't
got
know
his
what my finger
glasses.
was.
They're
I have
right
my
there.
papers right here.
Right.
Hey, don't worry about it. It's all good.
We all have our glasses. I have mine right here.
We're all young.
And I have another set in the car.
I have pairs all over the house. So as you watch the video, you might want to progress forward and see how we look and feel as we start hitting the other ones. Ma, you don't have to go forward.
I'm just going to tell you as we progress, I tend to get louder as
Yeah.
it goes.
It's all right. Again, we'll pick up the mic.
So this one doesn't smell as pumpkin-y as the other
No,
one.
This is definitely the stout smell too.
Yeah, it has
And
that
I can
smell
taste
like
the
stuff.
coffee. I don't taste a lot of the pumpkin spice either.
Oh, the coffee's right away.
Yeah, but
Yeah. And it's not bad, but it's
No.
not my favorite
yeah,
stout.
it's pretty good, but it's definitely not a
good.
pumpkin. So that's gonna ding it. On
It's a little mild stout. It seems
Yeah.
kind of mild.
It's almost like a porter in the flavor, because usually a stout is like over the top.
It's not bad though. It's pretty
No,
good.
it's good.
No, it's pretty good. It
We'll
just
come back
got
and
no
break down.
pumpkin to it.
This one,
so-
I don't think we'll drink
Yeah, there's
later.
no. I don't get any pumpkin.
No pumpkin at all.
This is not. I don't got. I don't,
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to, because we're doing pumpkin tasting. If it was a stout tasting, it would be much higher. I'm gonna give this a 3.
Yeah, I would give it lower than the other one. 3. I give
Really?
the other one a 4. I'd give it a
I gave this one a 4 also.
Yeah, but if it was stouts,
Yeah.
That
If that's
understand.
if the scale is it has to have some pumpkin. I didn't taste
Yeah,
any
it
pumpkin.
does.
yeah. Now, so
It
this
does.
is, yeah, we
we have one of the year's winners is in here.
yes,
It was the it's a sour.
Oh,
An
really?
Imperial sour.
the hopping frog or which one?
No, it's Prairie Artisan Ales.
Oh yes,
Imperial sour called pumpkin kerfuffle.
Oh.
And the reason that we gave it the win that year is because it actually tasted the most like pumpkin, and it was true to itself. It was a sour, but it tasted like pumpkin.
Oh wow.
yeah.
It
So
was
again,
interesting.
so we get pretty chinchy and tight about.
I mean, no, it's good. It's good. And you guys are the expert. How long have you been doing it? How many is this?
This is 6 years now that we've been
6.
doing.
Yeah.
And it's grown well, it's grown in the amount of beers. It hasn't really grown.
The
amount
first
of
year
people.
was like 3 beers.
Yeah, exactly.
Now it's
we
like
did, there
10
was
beers.
one year. Was it during COVID that we did Zoom? The Zoom call
Yes,
with
we did
cousin
do a
Jesse?
Zoom.
Oh yeah.
We had my cousin came down from Killeen, and I had my neighbors.
No, he didn't come down. He zoomed.
Yeah, Zyda didn't drink, but James did.
No, I'm saying our cousin
Jesse.
You did it through Zoom.
Jesse came in through Zoom. He
Yeah.
didn't come in person.
No, that was the whiskey tasting. He came in for the beer.
Was he here?
Yeah. And then we had a young lady who was on the
Jesse, whatever.
I think it was Is It Real or Is It Cake holiday edition. Somehow
Oh,
she got a
really?
hold of me, and so and she did it too. She loved pumpkin beers. So
Oh,
she
that's awesome.
We had a Zoom call during COVID.
That's
with it.
way cool.
And so
And so that
really
one was
nice.
actually different because we couldn't all get the same beers because this lady was based out in the Northeast.
Yeah.
And so she had her own favorites, we had our favorites, and we were just like
Golden
talking
Monkey.
about it.
Golden Monkey.
Wasn't it Golden
I like
Monkey?
some Golden Monkey. I've had Golden Monkey
Yeah.
before. Not
Yeah.
the pumpkin,
That's in
but regular
Pennsylvania, right?
Golden
No,
Monkey.
yeah, and so it was really good. We had a really
Yeah.
good time, and like I said, we've probably drank 30 or 40 beers
Wow.
because we try to always get different
Yeah.
ones. But Rob got 2 that were winners, or one of them was a winner.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got?
All right. So this is Common Roots Brewery out of New York. Again, never had it before. This one's not even on. So all the beers I looked up on Beer Advocate. And I have a tracking spreadsheet that has it. This one's not even on there, so
Wow.
it
We're
means
such
it
nerds.
either
We're
just
such
came
nerds.
it either just came out or it sucks. But we'll, either way we'll figure it out. But it's an amber ale brewed with real pumpkin and autumnal spices.
So that means pumpkin pie
Yeah.
spices.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
it's kind of
7%.
That's pumpkin pie.
7%. We're moving up, people.
7%.
There's going to be a 5%er in there. I didn't feel it right away, but we'll.
That's
we'll
to
get
cleanse
that.
your palate.
That's to cleanse your palate. Oh, I got to
Oh.
finish this.
We have water for the squeamish, so we're okay.
And I'm wondering if maybe they're too cold, because sometimes the flavors are a little muted if the beer's too cold. So we might want to go back and be. Oh, I mean,
You want to warm it up?
I was like, dang,
I mean,
dude,
we'll
save
leave 'em
some
out.
for the rest of
I
us,
know.
bro.
I'm sorry. Here, I'm gonna give you. I didn't mean to pour that
Save
much
some for the children.
You see
There you
that,
go.
Ma? See that, Ma? That was him. That wasn't me.
because it might suck. So
She has a tendency to blame me
Oh,
for her
it doesn't
drinking.
even
but
smell
it's-
good.
Are you the older one?
He's the older
It
one.
smells like dishwater.
And the older one always gets blamed.
Well, he
What are you
should. He's the
talking
one.
No, he's the older one.
I'm the oldest.
He's the oldest. Look at him. Can't you tell?
That's because the
That's
stress
always
having
my
to
fault.
deal as the
My
younger
whole
brother.
life, it's been my fault. Okay.
No, we don't even tell
It doesn't
them
smell
stories.
like anything, but I
No,
can taste
it
it pretty
smells
good.
like
Dishwater.
nothing. Yeah, it smells like dishwater.
That's what I
Is
think.
this a lager?
It's an ale.
It's an ale.
Yeah, but it's light, but it doesn't taste bad.
It's very light,
I
very
like it
tasty.
better than the Rogue.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Because it's got some flavor to it. It's not muted like the Rogue.
Well, I have to admit, I don't taste any autumnal spices.
I taste a little bit, but it's not a lot.
There's something in there.
There
Yeah, I
is
don't
something.
really know what it is, but
Yeah,
there's some,
it's-
some dishwater maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
They're washing their hands in there. This is
It's not bad.
again, if we weren't tasting pumpkin beers, I would say this would probably be a 5 or a 6. But we're tasting pumpkin beers, so we're gonna have to go with. I'm gonna have to go with the 3 on this one.
Now I'm going to rate it higher than the other two, so I'm going to rate it
Oh.
a
I'm
5.
not. I'm gonna rate it the same as the first one, 4.
There you go. There you go.
And let me do a quick PSA. Did we mention that we are in the
We did,
podcast
but go ahead, say it again.
Dave's CrossFit Cedar Park Madcast
The
podcast
Madcast podcast.
studio.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
Oh, yeah, where is your-
inviting
which-
us in.
Huh?
Where is it? Where is your?
Oh, it's on.
podcast
I mean, it's on Apple Podcasts. It's also
Okay.
on Spotify.
Spotify.
So
okay.
yeah.
Yep. I don't do Apple, so I'll be going to Spotify to find that. So it's on Spotify.
He's-
Yeah.
Good. And tell a little bit more about what your.
So it
show does.
starts with. It started with. It was just fitness at first, but really, I mean, it's about people. So we take them, and the first common thread is fitness, and we always drink on the podcast. Really.
Excellent,
Except for whenever
Yeah,
we've
that's what
had
they
the
expected.
teenagers, we give them like root beer or something like that. But we open up a beer or something on every podcast. And then we just talk about people because everybody has such an amazing story. And so it starts with what brought you to the gym, how did you start fitness, and then it goes. I mean, we've had people. Greg worked on a project when he was in college that ended up being on the Mars rover. I mean, he didn't plan that, but like so all these crazy stories.
Yeah.
Diana who comes in the morning.
Yeah.
Like she was one of the first 2 women that they allowed in Columbia to go to engineering school, and all of her friends were there whenever all that craziness was going down in Columbia.
Yeah.
And some of the guys she played soccer with, she didn't realize were actually taking out people to get paid.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And now she's here, and they have.
I don't know that story. I need to know that
Yeah.
story.
Listen to the podcast. Her
Okay.
podcast.
Yeah.
Her name
Oh,
is
and
Diana.
then the Chelsea twin story.
Chelsea.
Also, that's a crazy
Chelsea
one.
was on
Early,
Dr.
way
Phil.
early.
Is it Dr. Phil?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she has a twin that is in. I'm not going to give it away.
Don't give it away. Don't
I
give
gotta
it
give it
away.
away.
Go to
You
the-
gotta
It was a
go back to the archives and
These are
look at the
people I've
bucket.
trained for years, and then
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Like, I want to get you on because I know he'll drop a bomb somewhere. It'll be like,
Hey, well.
Yeah, Dave.
Javier is really.
yeah. Be like,
He's a really cool guy. Just
No.
so you know. See, that's how it is.
Dave, like we just had Chad on, and I didn't know that Chad actually wasn't born in America. I didn't realize
Oh,
that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Where
He
was he
brought his
born?
passport and everything.
Where was he born?
I think he's a Brit. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I can't remember actually. We
I
were
didn't know
drinking
that.
already.
Hey,
Yeah.
I wouldn't
That's
be
a fun
surprised if he's
podcast.
Canadian, but
Yeah.
Well,
no,
there's
he's
a
not
lot of-
Canadian. I know he's not Canadian, but yeah.
There's a lot of age on this guy, so he's got a lot of stories.
I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
So that's the best thing is we talk to people and you find just how amazing, everybody has this amazing story. And to you in your life, you're like, it's just something that happened. But to somebody else, they're like, what?
What? That guy? And you're like, that's awesome. So
Yeah, it's a fun-
be sure and tune into it, and then tune into my show, so you can hit it back to back. Especially,
Yes.
do you talk about the beers that you have?
We
Like-
do. We always talk about what we're drinking. We actually had a moment of sponsorship from Voodoo Ranger.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
Yeah. We had a couple weeks where they sent us some stuff to drink, so
Nice.
it was good. Yeah, it was
You're
good.
getting way further out than I am, which is unfortunate because we hit so many breweries and sometimes we shit on them. And sometimes we
We
see
went
it.
We
to
ask
a
for
lot of the
sponsors all the
Austin
time.
Yeah, and I'm like, hey, look, if you don't enjoy our review,
Yeah.
send us some beer or give us a call and we'll bring you on the show
Yeah.
and talk about
And
your
we've gone
beer.
on site to a couple of breweries
Yeah.
as well, and
Yeah, we have gone to.
there's a
quite
lot
a
of
few.
breweries that a lot of really good ones have shut down, and then some of the
Well, they didn't
Everyone's-
shut down because of us. Just
No.
letting you know. Just
I
letting
know.
you
We
know
know why
that,
they
so-
shut down because of the young folks.
but like
Because the young folks don't drink.
Yeah.
like
don't drink as
Adelbert's,
Yeah.
was cool. They had some
Really?
really cool beers, and they
Circle?
Circle was just okay, but Adalbert's had some really.
Adalbert's had some
They had a
good
lot of
ones.
Belgian type beers, and it was
Yeah.
really cool. It's a shame that they shut down, and there have been other ones that shut down. Glad that Pine House is still around. Yes,
Yeah.
you can send us beer as well, Pine House.
Yeah, Pine House
Yes.
is.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, I love me
so
some
next
jellyfish.
Saturday they're having their 13th birthday party, and
Really?
they just released the list of their stouts that they're having. I was
Oh,
like,
get out.
I mean,
Oh, nice.
I might have to go. I'm gonna
Austin Beer Works is good too.
Oh, yeah.
We hit that
Yeah.
a lot. We go out to their Tom Hanks giving
Oh, nice.
the day
Yeah,
before
that's awesome.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I take my whole family out
And
there.
we're 3 years winners. So
That's
we've won
awesome.
3 years in a row now. So we fucking kill
Well,
it.
my daughter has this trained. She's like, here's the
Here you
preparation
go.
studies.
Yeah, exactly. She knows her Tom Hanks.
That's
So-
awesome, dude.
So,
All right, so this
that's
was
the
the one
session
you
ale.
weren't feeling.
That's a session ale. Oh no, the
Smashing
one,
pumpkins, man.
it's mashing.
right?
Mashing. Sorry.
I know,
mashing, sorry.
but
I'm scared of
Mashing
it
pumpkins.
yeah. So
Because
here, old school
because
3D.
it's really low ABV, and the
5.6 ABV.
Yeah.
It's not great, like super fantastic artwork like we're seeing with something like,
Like the
the
road,
pumpkin
yeah.
patch, but it's still good. Where are they out of?
I don't know, New York, I think.
Oh, is this the New York one too?
I don't know. There's several from New York. Can't you read? You got your glasses on.
Yeah, I got glasses and I still can't even see it. All right, we'll figure it out in a while.
I'll look at it when
I want to get to it. 5.6, so again, puts us a little bit above a Bud Light or a Coors Light. And it's a session, you said.
Oh,
And I'm
It's kind
pouring
of
a little
dark.
bit.
It's darker, yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm pouring a little bit heavy-handed now.
Yeah. It's like a session. We're
The
going
alcohol's
on.
coming in. We're having our own session going on right here.
Yeah, right?
So,
A little tiny bit of pumpkin, but
Yeah,
not very
it's-
much. The Rogue really
the
smelled like
Rogue
pumpkin.
really brought that pumpkin out. So they must have brought it
This
in on
is
the
very,
second
like,
fermentation on.
Mashing
I like the
pumpkins.
smell.
Yeah, it smells good.
Okay, it's got more flavor than the Rogue.
Okay, that's a little bit more pumpkin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can get some pumpkin there.
That's like
yeah.
gnawing on the rind. That's,
Yeah,
that's
right.
some good stuff.
It's like gnawing on
That's
mold.
actually surprising. So it is out of New York.
Man, that's not bad.
No,
Javier
it's not
Can't
I
Read.
kind of like that.
I like it.
It's Beer Tree Brewery out of New York.
Beer Tree Brewing out of New York. Okay.
Yeah, and it's a session beer, but it's a pumpkin ale, and there you go. It's not bad.
That's not bad, actually.
That is really good.
So far I like that one the best, I think.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good amount of flavor, but it's not a ton of spice,
No,
which is
it's-
fine.
Yeah, I'm
but it's
okay
got
with that.
flavor. So
All right, Dave, what do you think? 1 to 10.
Well, if this was a 4, then that's got to be probably like maybe a 6.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Brother Rob?
5.5.
5.5. He's going 5.5.
yeah, I'd give it a 5.5 also.
I'm gonna go 5.5 as well
Yeah, I don't
because
know
I'm
about
saving it for the other one.
Because I don't know what's coming next. That's
So
why.
that's the highest rated one. Put it over there on that side.
Okay.
And
This is the winner right
revisit,
now.
like the top ones, and we'll revisit them at the end.
Okay.
Oh, I
And
think
so
it's
we get a better
overflowing.
idea.
Hold on, I gotta pour some out.
Oh, yeah. It was going to.
Yeah, there we go. Look at that. There we go. So,
Oh, I'm excited about this one.
Uh-oh.
did you go on the?
This is the bottom right.
Yeah, that's the heavier ones.
Oh, so I should go back the other way? No, let's do a heavy one. Fuck it.
I mean, we just did a.
Yeah, we need to counteract that 5%.
What is this, dude? I
so
love
this is
this.
So this is Stormbreaker.
Presentation.
So
is
Stormbreaker. I've been to the brewery, and when I travel, I try to hit
where
breweries.
is-
It's in Portland.
awesome. Oh, nice.
It's in
And so
Portland,
I've been
okay.
to Stormbreaker. They had, at the time I was there, they had this, what was it? Some kind of trivia thing going on. I just happened to be walking by, and I'm like, oh, I was going to get a
And they
beer
asked the
here.
Tom Hanks question.
No,
and
I
you
wouldn't-
crushed it.
And you
I
like,
wouldn't do that.
I know
I
my
got
Tom
you.
Hanks.
But I felt bad because it was
That was
they had
his
a lot
5th grade teacher.
They had
He
a
was a
lot of
hyper.
they had a lot of 80s music questions, and I didn't get them.
Oh, what? How
I
do you
sat,
not
I
get
sat down.
80s
There was a
music
family
questions?
there.
Are
I
you
know,
kidding me?
but there were some hard ones, man. They're like
Hard
this
ones
song.
what?
Who sang this song? And I'm like, oh fuck. I mean, I know
Like
the
Bronski
song,
beat.
but it was like some,
He
it
didn't
was like
know,
some
though.
song that they were a one hit wonder, and I'm like, fuck. I don't know.
Well, I know my one hit
So-
wonders.
I know some, yeah.
So
Know some.
I sat with this family that was there. The whole
It's in the
family came out.
80s, you
there.
gotta know. Now I don't know. And if you ask me rap, I don't know.
No, but
Yeah.
like Dexy's Midnight Runners,
that's-
ABC,
yeah.
Haircut 100.
Yeah, those are
Haircut
the,
100.
Damn,
Those are the easy ones, man. Those are like anything that was on MTV.
Well, that's true. They show on the
like,
one
you're
hit
gonna know
wonders.
that. So
So I don't know about you, but we used to listen to 120 minutes on MTV.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So
That was like
Matthew Pinhead.
Alt Nation, bro. Yeah.
Dude, he
It was
had
like
great
the
stuff.
Smiths and
The Smiths.
Pixies.
It was the stuff that they didn't play on the radio.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was. They had some
There you
cool
go. So also we might want to have a toast and a moment of silence because my understanding was MTV went off the air this week
Yep, they did.
after 40 years.
Yep.
40
Well,
years and
let's face it,
MTV
the
went
last
off.
20 years, they weren't really
They haven't
MTV
played
anymore.
Well,
MTV.
true,
Yes,
true.
it was whatever
There were some-
weird
yeah.
shows they were
Yeah,
playing.
exactly.
Let me see what this
Pimp
Like,
My Ride, and then
I'm
there was
pregnant
like,
and I'm 14.
Yes,
whatever they
yeah,
have.
oh yeah, oh
I
god,
was like, come on, man. We
right,
grew up
let
in
me-
San Antonio. I don't need to watch that again.
So-
yeah, exactly. That's just called growing up in San Antonio. I don't know what
Just
that
call the
is.
girl over there.
So this one's 7.3. It says the Pumpkin Peddler. This is Pumpkin Peddler, by the way.
Pumpkin
That can
Peddler.
is awesome.
Yeah, it's badass artwork. The Pumpkin Peddler rides into Portland with warming aromas of clove, cinnamon, and nutmeg, perfectly balanced flavors of pumpkin and spice, and hints of maple sweetness. Just get out of his way if you see him coming.
Doesn't smell that much. But let me get that artwork on here.
Yeah, dude,
'cause
that's
that
pretty
is
cool.
some badass
That looks like an
artwork.
album
Where's the
cover.
camera?
Yeah, it does.
It's an
Alone,
album
that
cover
gives,
from the 80s.
That gives it a point. Growing up in the 80s, we were talking about my boss at work is from San Antonio, and he's Rob's age, and we were talking about the King Biscuit.
That's
flour
right.
Oh, King
hour.
Biscuit.
That was the shit right there. And we would play it like Sunday night when our parents would tell us, you got to go to sleep, and you could get the radio on.
That was so great, man.
was-
King Biscuit.
this is
Flour.
The bands that came out of there.
This is good. I like this.
Yeah.
Oh, this is really good.
Yeah.
So this is
Yeah, I was hoping it would.
This
be,
really
'cause
has
like I said, I really like the
something to it.
brewery.
Yeah, it's good.
doesn't
And
have
the artwork's bad.
heavy on the spices or anything like that, so that's good.
It's got a hint
with that
of
one, yeah.
I got some nutmeg for like a split
Yes.
second.
That's
Yeah.
what it is.
I got some nutmeg.
It's when you start getting into the crazy ones that, this tastes like bergamot, and you're like, oh fucking, but I mean, some beers will put it out there.
Man,
That's good.
San Antonio, Saturday night I used to listen to The Godfather on Kiss.
Oh yes, Kiss was that was the shit right there.
And Lyle and Han in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You were there.
the old days. Hey, I hear that Testament album, that New Testament album is supposed to be badass. I haven't heard it yet. But they have a new
They have a new
album.
album out.
They have a new album out. And
A
I
lot of-
saw like
a lot
a
of
bunch of
bands are
posts
having
like,
new
this
albums
is
out,
a great album.
Yeah.
Amazing how many guys are coming out of the woodwork that
Yeah,
that
they're
need
like-
some money. Their
yeah.
insurance is premiums.
Well,
I-
they see the nostalgia that everybody has for the older bands.
Yeah.
And so they're like, whether they need the money or not, they're like, hey.
The older people have the money.
yeah,
yeah.
that's true. That's
The
where you
older
need
people
to
Right,
have
it
the money.
gives them an excuse to get back out there. They probably are like, bored because they've been retired for
Yeah.
Well,
some
and then
time.
you have someone like his son. How old is Max?
17. He's gonna be 17.
He'll
in
be
November.
so he's 16 right now. But he
knows the good
indoctrinated
music,
into
yeah.
heavy metal.
He knows it
Yeah.
better than I do.
early,
right? So-
and he knows his heavy metal way more than I do.
Yeah.
Probably way more than
He knows
he's
music in
probably even
general.
with him.
Like,
Yeah.
But he knows. and
Yeah,
I
like,
don't
he-
think Colton is. I probably know more than Colton, but Colton knows more facts, even about older bands, than I do.
Really?
Like
Yeah.
he gets the details. He's like, "Oh, I saw," and he tells me about AC/DC.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What? How did
Yeah,
you
Max
know that?"
knows no facts, but he knows the music.
Yeah.
And so, like, I tested him. It was like, it was an Ozzy song, and I'm like, well, is it Ozzy Randy Rhoads or is it?
Yeah,
Ozzy?
oh, that's
and he
good.
knows. He's like,
That's
no, it's
awesome.
clearly
Oh, that's
Randy
really
Rhoads.
good.
I can
Come
tell
on,
by the,
Dad.
Yeah,
the
Colton's
style
not
of
like
playing.
that.
You know?
Like, and I'll introduce him to new bands. I'll be like, "Have you heard these guys?" And he's like, "No, I haven't heard them yet."
yeah.
yeah, so
he's
Max and I
really good.
find new
He's really
bands.
That's
good.
cool, man.
So
That's really awesome.
that's one thing we share in common is we take our sons to concerts all the time.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
What do we think?
Because otherwise, I'm not going to go by myself in most cases. Like, I'm not the type to go to. a
No,
concert
because that's
by
creepy.
myself.
Actually,
Yeah.
I go by myself.
I know you
don't
do.
care.
You do.
I am creepy.
But I drag him along sometimes, whether he wants to or not.
Spencer said something about that. You know Spencer, right?
Spencer.
From X Endurance, tall.
Oh yeah.
We went to do the Rogue Invitational, and I screwed up the dates. And I showed up. I thought it was a 3-day competition. This was a few years back, and it was in Columbus, Ohio. And so I fly in Thursday, and the thing doesn't start till Saturday. And I'm like, oh, I could pull up Friday morning. I'm like, they're like, no, we're just setting up today. And I was like, crap. So I found a 3-day music festival. I went,
man.
and then I went to work Saturday, and when I was done working, it ended at 5. They're like, we're gonna go eat, and I'm like, okay, I'll eat with you, but then I'm gonna go check out. Yeah, I think it was Papa Roach's playing. I'm gonna go check them out. Yeah.
Man.
There's a music festival they just announced, called what's it called? They're going to have it in Fort Worth in 26.
Oh, Sick New World.
Sick New World.
Yeah,
And
they had it
it's
in
rumored-
Vegas the past couple of
And
years.
it's rumored that System of a Down is going to be
Yeah,
there.
because it's like a lot of new metal. It's like System of a Down
Yeah.
type songs and like Korn.
Yeah, I think I want to go.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I
Fort
really
Worth,
want to go.
hell
Yeah,
Let's
it's right
go.
there. So
Excellent.
I think I'll take
All
that.
right, so
This is
what are we
good.
thinking?
I like
I
this.
like this.
Yeah.
This is good. Not to mention the artwork's fantastic. So
Yeah.
Rob, why don't you start us off? What do you want to vote this?
So
pretty
I'm
good.
going to give this a 6.5.
Yeah,
6.5.
this is I think better than that one. So I would say
Oh, you know what? I think it's 6.5 all the way
I think
around
it's a
here.
6.5.
So,
Yeah,
Stormbreaker.
Stormbreaker.
And for the rest,
And there you have it, everyone. The first couple of beers of the 2025 6th Annual Pumpkin Beer Tasting. We will be at you again next time, which will be in 2 weeks, and we'll get episode 22 out there and finish up and see what the final winner is. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your feedback. This is something I'm trying out new now, and hopefully we can get some more people, get some more drives for doing this, and then we can start having more and more like this. So let me know what you think, and I will see everybody again in 2 weeks. Thanks a lot, everyone.